Hey everyone, this is Josh Galvin with Tizish.com. On this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to enter images into your blog postings. So if this is your example blog, I'm going to show you how to put images into your postings and pages. So what first thing you gotta do, go to your admin panel, of course. Go to any of your blog postings. I'm going to still use the test one that I'm going to be working on all these tutorials called Enter My Title. Now, what you want to do is go into your posting, of course, either create a new one or go to one that you already have. It's going to be the same function. And now when you're in your actual blog post, here's what you got to do. When you're in your blog post, here's what you got to do. Put your cursor wherever you want your image to be. So let's say I want my image to be right here. I want to have my cursor, like in my icon, flashing right there. Now what you want to do is hover over this button at the top here next to Upload Insert. There's a button that says Add an Image. Click on Add an Image. And now you're going to choose a file. Just find any picture and then click on Upload. Now after your picture's uploaded, you'll come to a box that looks just like this. Here's what you want to do. Here's what all this stuff means. The simple way, if you just want to straight put it in the picture, all you gotta do is choose the alignment, and then I'm going to go over all these items. So the quick way, let's say you want it centered, right, left, or none. So let's say we want it positioned to the right. So we want the text to go around it. And then you got to choose the size. What size do you want it? Pay attention to the size. If the size is bigger than 600 on this side, then it's probably not a good idea to have it full size. So make it smaller. Your posting space is about 600, so keep that in mind. So if this says 600 right here, then it's probably too big. So full size right now is okay. So after you have right side, you click on Insert Post, and there's our picture. Now when I click on Update, and we go look at the site, we go here, we go into our blog posting. Let's refresh it. This is an old one, and there's our picture. So now let's say now let's go into the actual options of your pictures. Alright, so let's say if you're like, okay, I want to make my picture smaller, or I want to change the positioning. Here's what you got to do. Click on your picture, click onto this button that says Edit Image, and that's going to bring you back to this page here. You want to make it smaller, just hover over here on the left side. So let's say we want to make it 60%, because you can tell when you hover over it, see how the picture gets bigger or smaller. We want 60%, and let's say we want to align it to the left instead of the right. Now here's something that I wanted to explain earlier. Let's just do this one first. So now we click on Update, and you'll notice our picture's now aligned and left to the right. Well, here's one thing I wanted to explain to you. This is the basic functionality of putting a picture in. Now let's talk about the actual a couple SEO items that you might want to look at when you do this. When you first uploaded your picture, you were on a screen that looked just like this. Alright, here's what you want to do. Under alternate text and caption and description, you could fill something up if you want to tell the user what the photo is. But the main thing you want to do is put an alternate text. The alternate text is what Google sees, what you're telling Google the picture is about, what the picture is. So let's say this one, I would say nice property. I'm just making that up just to match this test image that I'm using. But basically for you, if let's say you're in the city of San Francisco, you would say something like San Francisco house, San Francisco home, whatever the case is. And the whole idea is you want to use your keyword be descriptive to tell Google what the actual picture really is. So nice property. Now caption and description, this just will add a nice frame around it. So let's say caption, I'll say check out my house. And then now let's go ahead and insert this one into the post. We'll put this no positioning. We'll insert into the post. Let's delete this one now. And notice, see how the caption does this? It adds a frame around it. So let's just update this post. The caption adds a frame around it, and it does exactly what it says. It adds a caption. So now when I hit refresh here, we're going to have our big picture with the caption, check out my house. So it kind of makes it look like a Polaroid, alright? And now, to the eyes of Google, you won't see that text. You won't see the text that says nice house that I did, but Google now, when Google comes to this page and then they crawl this picture, they're going to see that this picture is of a nice house because we told them by using that alternating text. So now to edit this one more time, let's say you're like, oh, I don't like my caption, or I want to change my alternate text. What you do is click on the picture, click on edit image, and now let's say you want to make it smaller, alternate text, you can keep that the same. Let's say you want to get rid of the caption, just delete the caption. And the link URL, let's say if you're like, here's what link URL is. Let's see, notice when I click on the picture, it just opens a full picture of it. Let's say if you're like, I don't want that to be the case, it's up to you. Well then, what you got to do is, in your admin panel, under link URL, put none. Alright, and now go ahead and click on update. And now we have a smaller picture with no caption that doesn't link anywhere. Alright, so after doing that, when you click on update, which is in your right hand panel, after you click update, we're going to see this picture here. When I hit refresh, this is going to change now to a small picture, not linkable, with no caption, as you can see here. See, I click on it, it doesn't link, and there's no caption. So that's everything you need to know for using your images, or inserting images into your blog posting. Alrighty? Well, if you have any questions, go to facebook.com/Tizish, the way you see it spelled here, and ask me any questions there. Alrighty? Good luck and have fun.